I was on the school council and we went there and they were talking about having problems with some of the kids. And I told them, I said, this is what our group has been wanting to do. We want to take some of these kids y'all having trouble with and we want to work with them. So they act like they was excited about that. And they're getting me up some names of all the bad kids. So we'll have us a list to work with after a while. And so we're going to start doing some things, maybe some after-school things, maybe some weekend things. Get them out here and get them in the outdoors and spend a little time with them.
I'm off next week.
And do some things like that. So we got some opportunities coming up, and everybody, a lot of people think, well, there's nothing I can offer,
Everybody.
And you can offer us. I mentioned a while ago, God can take your mess and turn it into a ministry. God can, whatever you've had issues with, you've had problems with, you had struggles with, you can relate to some of these kids or some other else that's coming up, and you can share with them, okay, this is what I used to be, and it was wrong, and now I got it right, and God helped me through it, and He's helped me straighten it out, and with His help, I can do this stuff, and I can turn it around, and I can be a different person than what I am. And so everybody has something that they can share with that. So just keep that in mind as this time gets closer about opportunities and things that you can share with these kids that you can help get them on.
So I just wanted to, I'm excited though.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. I like this. Brother Darrell told me about the opportunity to work with the kids last week, and I'm looking forward to that.
Amen.
If we all thought we were good kids when we were growing up, ask your mom and dad if you were good kids. I thought I was a great kid. Nah, I was problems. But yesterday I had an opportunity. Jake and Trey came over to the house and was helping to clean up a mess down the backyard. And Trey asked me, he said, "You gonna get up and speak tomorrow?" I said, "I don't know." Once I'd like to just kind of be able to sit and listen to the message Brother Eddie has to deliver, but I have no control over that. And this morning, it's always awesome to me to just see how God works through all of us, because Miss Tammy comes up and she's talking about the challenges that we've gone through, and as we all know, we're thankful that Chester and Siobhan are back with us again now, and that they've been able to put some challenges behind them. And as I was sitting over there, I opened up the Bible, and it goes to 2 Corinthians, verse 3 through 6. Comfort in suffering. Is it ironic? No. It's His messaging. It's how He moves through each of us in the church. And the discussion about that Ms. Tammy had this morning about the church, working towards where it needs to be. We need to remember that the church is within each of us. Right. And therefore, because the church is within each of us, we have to get the church inside right, so that the church in the community gets where it needs to be, and we're able to do the things that we want to do. I don't know, this is pretty exciting to me. I wasn't expecting that about the fundraisers and the opportunity to get back out in the community and start doing some things, because I've mentioned to Lori on several occasions, and Brother Eddie and Darrell a couple times too, that I'd like to start doing some things, because I just feel like we need to really start reaching out. And as Jesus always said, you got to reap what's been sown, and we got to get out there and sow some more, so we can start reaping some more too, and bring them to Christ. So when we think about afflictions, tribulation, we're talking about troubles, our mess, as we keep talking about. And I just want to share with you that coming from the old trucking company, there's some lingering things that just been hanging out there, because sometimes when you're dealing with the government, it takes a while to get through things and finally put things behind us. And we had this lingering thing with taxes, from fuel taxes, that finally came through, and I got 4 days to cover the cost on these taxes. But God already had a plan. He already gave me a way to deal with that, so it's not a bothersome thing for me. If He hadn't, it would be. I'd be in kind of panic mode right now, having 4 days to send off a check to the Indiana Revenue Agency. But I have a way to deal with that, because He put things in motion several months ago to put me in a position to be able to handle that. Because 6 months ago, when I was dealing with the auditors, I was thinking, oh my gosh, when this comes, how am I ever going to deal with this? How am I going to cover it? but he already had a plan. And I hadn't even got saved yet, hadn't even been baptized yet, but he already was lining up things so that I could deliver the message this morning. Isn't that awesome?
Amen.
You know, so we have to understand that there's consolation for our salvation in the suffering, the tribulation, the challenges, the troubles, the problems, everyday things that come up for us. So we put that into context and we understand it's our own fear, which is not of God, that creates these concerns that we have about the things that we're faced with. Put that to the side, put it to rest, and just look at it for what it is. It's an opportunity to understand what it is He wants us to take away from this and learn from this and move forward with it. He will give us a plan, a way to overcome it. And we just need to, have faith in Him and believe in Him and trust in Him that He's going to do all the things that He said He's going to do. And He will do them. So,
Amen.
that's what I wanted to do.
Amen.
Amen.
Well, thank you.